Welcome to Rick's Corner. The man, the myth, the legend. Now on with the show.
Welcome to Rick's Corner. I have a subject today that probably many of you are very familiar with because it seems to be a talk around a lot of the gyms, and it's been going on for years. And I was sitting up front today talking to one of the guys at the front desk, and we hear this loud clanking and banging. Somebody was doing deadlifts and raising the bar and just dropping it on the floor and dropping it on the floor. Finally, one of the guys who works here goes over and tells him, "You mind putting that down lightly? We don't like you dropping the weights like that." And I agree with that, because years ago down at Joe Gold's gym, or Gold's gym that Joe Gold owned, or Vince Gironda here in the Valley, if you dropped weights, you're out of the gym. He kicked you out right then. No, it was not allowed. You have to have respect for them. Those are what you work out with, and you treat them like anything else with respect. And you put them back in the rack, and you put them back in the right spots, and you set them down gently. If you have to drop them, then you shouldn't be lifting them because they're too heavy for you. And I see people in the gym doing this. They'll load the bars up like a deadlift bar with 4 or 5 plates on it, and they'll go to pick it up and they can hardly lift it, and then they drop it down. They don't even do a rep with it, just drop it off. If you can't lift it up, then don't lift it up. Just leave it on the ground, take the weights off, and do something you can do. So it's just been going around for a long time. There's only a choice few people that do that. The rest of them do have respect, and they won't do that. I don't think you should lift more than you can because it's doing nothing. I see a guy in the gym and he'll lift up this machine. He'll put like 7 or 8 45-pound plates on each side. He's a big guy. He's smooth and he's kind of heavy and chunky, but he'll do like 2 or 3 reps of shrugs like this and hardly move them, and then he'll unload the whole machine. It's like, why you even bother with that? Why not use a lighter weight and get full motion, because full motion is what gives you muscle shape. Now, I know I've talked about this before, but my God, you see this all the time, and nobody listens. They just don't listen. They have their headset on, they're glued to whatever they're doing, and you can't help them. And you want to help them because you want to see people get results. Then you have those that press the dumbbells, standing dumbbells, and they clank them on the top every rep. Clank them together, clank them together. Well, this is what breaks the dumbbells. The bolts come out, the plates split, and then they end up broken. And I don't know why they're doing that. They don't need to make all that noise of clanking this weight. You can hear it halfway across the gym. I'm not the only one complaining about this, so don't get me wrong. I'm not set in my ways and finding fault with everybody. I hear this from a lot of people, no matter what age. Why is that guy making so much noise over there, clanking those weights? Why is that guy dropping the plates like that? My God, it's so loud, it'd go through the floor. And they're right, it's unnecessary. I used to take the 150-pound dumbbells in this picture, I'll show you, and I'd press them for 6, 7 reps. I'd drop them to my knees, and then I put them on the rack. I didn't have to drop them on the floor. If I had to drop them, then they're too heavy for me. They shouldn't be up there. So this is something that you need to take charge of and look and make sure you're not one of them, because it really draws a lot of attention. Then people begin to dislike you. They don't even want you in the gym anymore. Someone told me today, this is really funny, said this guy took 150-pound dumbbells, 1 on each arm, had someone help him put them up there, and he picked them up and he tried to press them and went half rep, and threw them down. Well, what's he doing with 150-pound dumbbells on his arms? You obviously can't lift it. Then he went to the bench press and he put 4 plates on each side with his girlfriend. He took the bar off. His friend told me this. He said he took the bar off and put it back. And then he took the bar off and put it back, and took the bar off and put it back, and then unloaded it. There's no point in that. There's just no point. If you can't do the movement, then don't do it. I curl 20 pounds, 25-pound dumbbells. I used to do 65s. I was 16 years old, so maybe that's why. But I still get the same feeling out of the 20-25s that I did out of the 60s because I focus on the reps. I see guys come in the gym and they're doing curls and they're throwing the weight all over the place, and they're not getting done what they need to do. It's not even working the muscle. This guy today was doing cable curls over the top of a preacher bench, and his arm was way out. He's throwing the thing way out like this, and he's not even working the bicep. And you can't correct everybody because they begin to resent it if you say something. And then there's those who appreciate what you say. A lot of people ask me and I give them advice, and they're very appreciative about it. But if you want to get good results in the gym, then you got to do it the right way. Reps are important. The reps are contracting and letting go and resisting going down. You do the reps both ways, you get much more out of the muscle than you do if you just throw it up there and then drop it on the floor. That's doing nothing. So remember that when you go to the gym, make your reps count. It's like every breath you take counts, every rep counts. Both ways, in and out, in and out, in and out. I've seen this for years, over the years. A lot of champions. I had Dave Hughes on my show. I have other guys on my show who at one point in their life trained a little heavy, and now they don't. They go light and they get the most out of it. And we discussed this. He says the muscle doesn't know the weight. It doesn't know what you're pulling. It can be a band, it can be a machine, or it can be a weight. Your body doesn't know what it is. All it knows is it's getting resistance. And it doesn't know whether it's iron or elastic, whatever. But if you put resistance on that muscle with whatever you're using both ways, you'll get results. So anyway, I wanted to bring that up today, and the dropping of the weights is really annoying because you hear it all over the gym, and so many people just don't take notice of what they're doing. They're making fools out of themselves in front of everybody because everybody complains, not just me. In fact, I don't even complain. I just listen to their complaints. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that. I hope you guys have great workouts. I'm going to put together a book of quotes that I've done for the past few weeks, and you can find my quotes on Facebook under Rick Drasin. They're pretty good. They're about self-improvement and training and being a better you, and they came out really good. I'm really kind of proud of them. So take a look at me on Facebook, add me as you want as a friend, and you'll see what I'm doing, because I'm always off to something new. This is what I like about my life. I have an interesting life, and I'm happy with it, and I can always move forward on some venture, and it's very gratifying to do that. Thanks for watching Rick's Corner, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey everyone, now you can have the Gold's Gym logo drawn by me, the artist Rick Drasin, personalized and made out to you and signed by me to frame and put on your gym wall or wherever you see fit to do so. It's a piece of bodybuilding history. It will never be duplicated again. It's the largest selling icon t-shirt logo in the world, and I'm the guy that drew it, and I will draw it for you. Just go to my website, rickdrasin.com, and order there. You can pay through PayPal, and it'll be sent out right away. And be sure to watch Rick's Corner for all the videos on bodybuilding, nutrition, fitness, pro wrestling, and anything that suits your interest as far as getting physically fit and being the best you can be from the golden era of bodybuilding.
He's the equalizer, baby. See you next time.